is going to happen, everyone?
What is going on?
Hey.
Yeah.
This is episode 391, Xbox One, of the Dead Pixels of the Internet.
This is your hostess.
Host with the mosts, Joe.
And Lauren.
Hey.
So, I want to quick tell you a story.
Tell me a story.
And it will involve in a movie review because I saw the movie back to back. Well, we saw on Thursday, but also I saw it on Friday. But I want to tell you what happened on Friday.
Yes, tell us a tale.
So, a tale begins, right?
And your old yonder of Oak Park.
The old yonder of Oak Park. I went by hanging out with my friend Todd, and everybody knows Todd. He's featured on this lovely podcast a few times.
Yeah,
and
he may be this April.
This May, yeah, not April, May.
April.
So he was featured with a bunch of other friends from Oak Park. So we went to see Captain Marvel. Before then, Todd was like, "Hey, why don't you come by earlier?" So blah 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 blah. So like, okay, so I was like, okay, cool. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm also cooking food. Do you want something?" I was like, "No, I just get something on the way." Before then, I went to McDonald's around there, saw Max, and and Max.
At the exact same one?
At the exact same one.
Wow, that's kind of funny.
And I was like, I got my food. He's like, "Oh, do you order already?" I said, "Order online." He said, "Oh, you missed the order online." I said, "Well, you do the same thing to you, Max. Same thing. Order online instead of being this big ass line. Holler at your boy."
That is true. Like, why stand in line like
just
a chump?
Order online already, fam. Get with the times. So walking over there. So Todd had this small cutting board. He's chopping onions. He did the first set. First set's pretty good, right? I guess you guys know it's good. So he's just chopping away. And just chopping, no stop, having a conversation with us. But it's like still chopping. Next thing you know, he looks. He's like, huh. And looks at his thumb like, I think I cut the tip off my thumb.
Just very casually.
And he's just like, went to the bathroom. He said, "There's blood." And he's just like, he just pretty much was like, okay. He's like, "I'm bleeding. And then he's bleeding. So I was like, "Wait, what?" No, because I'm sitting on the couch I'm like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "I cut the tip of my thumb." I'll say, "Just the tip?" He said, "Just the tip." And I was like, "This is not the time to meme on." But I was like, I started laughing. And Max started laughing. He's like, "What the hell?" Max was like, "What the hell? How you cut the tip of my thumb?" He said, "It's y'all guys' fault." And we was like,
sure, bring us into it.
And we were like, "No, you're the one who's cutting." He said, "No, it's your guys' fault." So he's like, just pretty much trying to prick the bandage on, like bandage stuff. And he's like bleeding and saying, he's like, and he was like, oh, did I get blood on the onions? And it looked like, nope. No blood on the onions. No bloody onions. He's like, okay. He said, "That's good." So he said, "Yeah, I was cutting my hand like over the thing." Yeah. And Max was like, because Max is a chef. No, he went to culinary school, but he said you're not supposed to cut it like this with your fist. With your fists. Yeah. And have it graze against your knuckle. That's how you measure and everything else. No, that's how you cut. Not like with your palm open. You like, no, let's do that. Yeah, it's like the nature, because like, oh man, you afraid you cut yourself so you have your arm. No, supposed to do against your instinct. So that's what happened. That's what happened. Life lesson there. Yeah. So, but if you may ask yourself, did you go to the emergency room? No, we went to see Captain Marvel. Soon after. So Todd cut himself at 8 p.m. The movie started at 9. So we left at 9:30. 8:30.
I was like, whoa, you went 30 minutes late?
No, we left at 8:30. We got there, moved there at like 8:45, 8:50, whatever. The movie was 2 hours.
Is that the one on Lake Street you went on?
No, the one in Marvel-ous Park. Okay. The one across the street from the Target and the Best Buy, and where the Keyland was at back in the day. Okay. If you've ever been down Marvel-ous Park.
I mean, I've passed by Oak Park a lot back when I used to work in the old place. But gotcha. Yeah, go anyways.
But anywho, so
Captain Marvel. So you watched
Captain Marvel. We watched Captain Marvel. Then we got out. Went back to Todd's place, having conversation. then it was like, he's like, yep, I'm still bleeding. And it was just like, one of his friends like, I think you need to go to the hospital. And Tom was like, I don't need to go to the hospital. He's like, we got the tip of your thumb right here. You need to go to the hospital.
Oh, that sounds so nasty.
And he was like, which one? He's like, if you give me $100, I will swallow that tip of my thumb. I said, if you give me $400, I'll put some hot sauce on it and swallow it whole too. Todd looked at me and said, no, it's all about me doing it. I was like, don't forget, I am Todd Blackwell too. He's like, touche. And just like, and Max went on Facebook Messenger and just like gave a thumbs up.
Oh wow!
And he's just like, and Todd looked at his phone. He was like, I fucking hate you guys. Then I did like a gif of like Chow Yun Fat, like the thumbs up, and then the kid who's looking at the computer screen like, oh, thumbs up, like all the thumbs up memes I could think of. And Todd was like, I fucking hate all my friends right now. So he went to the emergency room, which is like, okay, I'm about to go to the emergency room. Anyone else want to come? Everybody was like, nope, we about to head out. And I was like, and I'm about to sleep on this couch. And I just fell asleep on the couch like, yep, that's what I'm going to crash on. So apparently Todd said I woke up like around 4 or 5. Because I guess he was
okay.
But I forgot I had my phone on my alarm, so I was looking, I'm like, off, and went back to sleep. And Todd was like, yeah, you woke up, so I was talking to you, and you was like, and you went back to sleep. I was like, I guess that sound like I would do. I don't know. If you're talking mid-sleep, I'll probably be like, uppercut, and that's it.
That's it.
So then I woke up, like, Saturday, so next day, and pretty much I just see Todd, he has this big old bandage on his left thumb, his left thumb, and everything else. He's that I am 99.98% hand on my left hand. I was like, yep, you pretty much got all your fingers and a shade of your thumb is off.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, yeah. But also, he got himself his roommate bought him a Nintendo Switch.
Oh my god!
And you may ask his roommate. So, Todd's roommate, Todd said, "Hey, so if you want to pay your portion of the rent, you could buy me a Switch."
Well, that's pretty understandable.
But you have to buy the Super Smash version, the Super Smash special version of the Switch.
Okay. Well,
that is very hard to find.
Oh well. Then they did that?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, that's how it works, baby.
Yeah, yep, that's how it works. Like, okay, fine, I found it. And they Amazon Primed it a day. And he was like, wait, my Switch is here because they got the picture.
Oh, wow.
Because I got gripe about that.
What, so, Prime?
About that 1 second.
So,
so he was like, he was like, oh man, no, he was setting up. He was like, yeah. Then he was playing. And he was like, this is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
He's like, this is gonna be a problem.
It's like some weird situational comedy thing, like a sitcom.
He was like, he's like, hey Lauren. I was like, what? Because I had my Switch too. I was like, what? He's like, look. I was just like, I laughed like, oh, it's gonna be a weird time.
Maybe he'll be healed up by Ace in time.
No, he probably will be. Who knows?
Then he can finally join in the. Is he gonna? Are you guys gonna join any tournaments or whatever at Ace?
I don't know. No? That's so far away, man. I'm not trying to think about. Trying to think about the now.
I know, but it's just fun to speculate. Like, what's gonna happen during Ace in time?
But
anyways.
But anyway, so yeah, it was like, okay, they took a picture and he received it. He was sending that stuff up. So he also got on the
Switch.
On the Switch, he got Mario Kart Deluxe
8.
8, yeah. Which I was like, I need to get that as well too.
Because it is Mario Day.
Yesterday.
Technically 2 days ago when this uploads.
Yeah. But so the issue I have with Amazon Prime is so when they leave packages, they take pictures of it, right? Take pictures.
Sometimes they do. For me, that only happened once. So Other times they're just like, eh.
Yeah, but they took a picture of it. Right? They took it. They go because I ordered some gloves for my Q costume. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then look, I got this. Oh, your package has been delivered, and here's a picture of it. Then I look like it left on the ground. I was like, my mailbox is right there. It's like door mailbox right there.
Yeah.
Same facility. If you look over to the side, it has my name.
Instead,
leave it on the ground. Not even in the door. Not even in between the door, the cracks. It's just like on the step.
Just on the step.
And I was just like, bro, you kidding me? Or the wind just come and take it away.
Or anyone.
Or anyone could take it away. Like, why?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those people don't get paid enough, though.
No. Because Jeff Bozo.
Bozo. You got it right with the Bozo.
Jeff
Political.
Bozo. But yeah, I was like, I said, lucky it's just gloves. So it's not that
is true. What if it was a fucking, like, a switch?
Yeah. So I told my coworker, I was like, yeah, that's some bullshit. He's like, yeah. He said, that happened to me. He said, they left my switch while I was at work. And there was no one at the house. So my switch was outside for like 3 hours.
Oh, God.
And the same thing happened to my laptop for fucking 2 hours. And he was just talking, right? I was just like, this dude is mad. He's big mad. And I've never seen... He's like, always like... You know, what? How to describe those people? I forget. I know the word, but I can't think of it right now because I'm dumb.
What are you talking about? Like how they act and all?
No, like pretty much
strung?
Not high strung, but people who don't show them. They are deadpan.
Oh, okay, deadpan.
Like very, very deadpan. Like I just talk like this, and I just don't really show no emotion in my voice, and I'm just like this at the moment. But no, he was so like that. I was man, his voice kind of, I was fucking pissed off. Like, what the hell? I can't believe they left my fucking switch outside next to my laptop.
Damn, that's
some
like
bullshit.
Yeah.
I was there like, man, dude, I never see you this upset like ever. He's like, I know, but I was like, he was like very upset. I was like, okay. Never piss off that guy.
Yeah, don't let him get on your bad side.
Yeah, don't let him get on your bad side, because that's a no-no. But
yeah,
let's talk about the movie.
So we saw the trailer for Dark Phoenix before.
Oh, I also wanted, before that, I want to talk about another trailer I saw, which was silly.
Who, me?
No, yeah, because they showed different trailers.
Yeah, I know, but they showed the Dark Phoenix one.
Dark Phoenix trailer, which I have to say is...
I honestly thought they were not gonna have.
Why?
I thought it was gonna be a separate thing. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, we're not gonna have James McAvoy or, the other guy, be Professor X and Magneto again, because I thought they were not doing that anymore. Because of the success of Apocalypse. So it's Dark Phoenix, and so I've always probably never really cared for the Dark Phoenix saga, even when it was on the animated series.
But that's the question I had a discussion with, like, okay, if you're going to have a Dark Phoenix saga, you're supposed to have a Phoenix saga first.
That is true. It's just it's straight into Dark Phoenix.
How you gonna have a Dark Phoenix saga if you don't have a Phoenix saga? They did it again because it
happened in part 3.
It happened again in part 3, and this is like part 3 or part 4
technically.
Part 4. So you have a Dark Phoenix saga again. Did you not learn your lessons like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
You can't make a Dark Phoenix saga without the Phoenix. That's the second word to it. Like Phoenix. You can't add Dark into this is the Dark Phoenix chapter. What about the Phoenix chapter? We skip over that. That's like the first 5 minutes in the movie. It's the Phoenix
probably.
Saga. The Phoenix saga right there. Now to the Dark Phoenix saga. No, you cannot do that. Well, okay, you have to know reason why she became so dark. You can't just pretty much it's the entity inside her, from the spaceship, so it made her dark. It made her madness. No, you supposed to pretty much, she became the part of the Phoenix Force and then get corrupted because she's all this other random shit, and then
then it goes into Dark Phoenix.
Yes.
I don't know.
Not Dark Phoenix all the way. No.
Yeah, the X-Men Marvel Universe is just weird at this point because it technically did split in Days of Future Past, where it went to the regular X-Men universe and then this universe.
This
of the
is
X-Men.
Universe B.
Yeah.
Who's pretty much just like, it's just like, okay, Universe B.
And
it's pretty much retellings
and
there's
still
stuff.
There's still the Gambit movie, which I'm like, what's happening with the Gambit movie?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I don't think so. Since the merger, I don't think that's gonna happen. It should not happen because they're just like, okay, so let's break it down in the trailer. So the leader of the X-Men now, according to what the trailer and what we could piece together, because I didn't watch fucking the Apocalypse Week because I knew that was a train wreck was going to happen. Okay, because first off, I'm like, okay, there's not gonna be Wolverine. You go get a snippet of Wolverine, but not really Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine's. I mean, they didn't have him inside. What do you call it? First Class, and that was still good. But when they introduced him finally into Days of Future Past, like, that was cool. I like that because honestly, no one else can play Wolverine for now.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you have Mystique.
Yeah, Mystique.
Is Mystique the leader of the X-Men? Because seems like she is in the trailer.
She kind of is for like the most part in like in this B universe.
Why is Mystique of all people is the leader of the X-Men? Just explain to me this, like, why? Don't say like, oh well, Jennifer Lawrence character is so interesting. No, she's not interesting at all. She looks really, really childish. Really, really, people think the pedal lead. Okay, first off, Mystique is an assassin. We all know Mystique is an assassin. You have no assassin leading the group? That's on you.
I got a robocall right now.
Yep.
If you've seen that one. Anyways, go on.
I was just like, yeah, you can have a bunch of assassins being leader, but you can't just have one assassin be lead a two-goody group. Especially a group like X-Men. You need someone stoic. Like Beast. Cyclops. No, like Beast. Fuck Cyclops now. But no, Cyclops is still young.
Yeah.
Young and idiot. And I guess Storm been like in the lead on the team for a year or so. Like a year or so. So I'm like, okay. I'm not sure who else is on the team. Magneto's son, Quicksilver is on the X-Men team. Which is like, wait, what? So this whole B universe, we just having anybody on the X-Men team. This is like the worst Avenger movie of all time. Yeah. It's like, man, you know who I care about? Multiple Man.
Multiple. Where are you at, Morph?
This is for you, Morph. Like all the people, all the B and C heroes. Like, yo, I need you to be on the X-Men team because if you really break it down to you, let's really break it down.
Really? Just break it down, huh?
Let's break it. Okay. Besides Wolverine and before Apocalypse, who was on the X-Men team?
There's Gambit, there's Cyclops.
No, I'm talking about on the Apocalypse movie.
What do you mean? In the Apocalypse movie? There was Beast.
Okay.
There was fucking... I think they had Jubilee in that one, too.
So, Jubilee.
Beast.
Mystique.
Cyclops was there.
Cyclops, okay, that's 4.
Storm
was the bad guy.
Oh, yeah, Storm was the bad guy. Professor X himself.
Okay. So you have 5 people. So you have a good 5-on-5 basketball team if you want to think about it. And Magneto is the other half of Wolverine. Like, I'm a bad guy, but I'm a good guy. I'm a bad guy, I'm a good guy. Whoever you are, fucking Magneto. But it's just like, okay. And you have nameless mutants or whoever is also on the X-Men team.
Yeah, that is true. So, Jean Grey was in that one. They finally had Jean Grey.
Oh, Jean Grey. Okay, that's 6. So you got 6-man. So you got a 6-man X-Men roster against Apocalypse. Right, yeah, no.
Can't even take down Juggernaut with that.
No, you can't. Okay, not even close. You don't have a strong... Beast is pretty much your tank, but Beast is the athletic one as well. You have no Nightcrawler.
No Nightcrawler.
You got nobody. And like, okay, in this third one, you got Quicksilver. Well, I guess Quicksilver was part of the X-Men team, but comic, who knows? He's just there. So, like, okay, so you got Quicksilver. Then you got minus Jean, so you got, like, 6 people. Again.
Versus Dark Phoenix.
Versus Dark Phoenix. Did not make no. And then you see Quicksilver running super close to Jean.
Yeah.
And it's like, this remind me of a bad version of Justice League right now.
Oh wow, yeah, that's true. I appreciate they're gonna do that ripoff scene. Like, I can see you.
Who are you? But no, it's just like,
yeah.
And it's just this movie don't look that great.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that great. Oh, she's coming, and then like MacDill have on all the guns trying to shoot her. I'm like, bro, really, bro, like, bro, like first off, how they capture you in the metal container? Yeah. There's no plastic next to you, fam. You could easily escape. They riding on metal. You control mental.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's
Why are you not stopping it?
They had those weird things where it's like, oh, here's a collar that suppresses your power or whatever, like they did in Deadpool or whatever.
But they didn't invent that shit yet.
I know, that's weird. Isn't that kind of weird? But then they did that also, I think, in like that was in Days of Future Past, where Professor X could still walk sometimes if he had injections. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it said press Beast 2 with that. Like, oh, here's some injections. You're not Beast anymore. Which is, I'm like, okay, sure.
You're just Henry McCoy.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's why I feel like they're probably going to introduce like something like that,
And just like, you just,
Isn't that convenient?
But at the same time, like, okay, so you got, say that, but why in the trailer you see him holding all the assault rifles shooting at Jean Grey? What?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be good because I thought this was like in New Mutants and whatever else is going out. There's Legion on the FX. I just got lost. I'm like, is this still happening?
Like, I'm not sure what's going on with Legion because I just didn't really care.
Yeah, me neither.
Even though I do love me some Audrey Prowser.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, I heard that's doing good, I think.
And I heard it's doing good, but I'm not too sure because
I'm not gonna go
no one cannot find FX no more. After they went up to numbers, they were like, oh, well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Same thing with New Mutants. I'm like, is that still happening too? Because I think there's like another version of that on Fox with like, oh, it's the newbies. I don't know.
I guess, but I know there's season 2 of Cloak and Dagger on Freeform.
And also Runaways. You can't keep up with all that though.
Yeah, just okay, I understand, but it's just like there's too much. Y'all need a like Netflix.
They do need a Netflix.
Just to bundle all that stuff up.
Which is probably Disney Plus coming to you this summer.
Like ESPN Plus.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyways, that other trailer. What trailer were you talking about?
They showed the Spider-Man trailer.
Oh yeah, Far From Home.
Mm-hmm.
They showed the Shazam, the new trailer.
They did that.
Which I'm just like, looks cool.
They show Frozen, which I make fun of, like Frozen 2, which just like Kingdom Hearts DLC. And Todd was laughing. Also,
what did that guy say behind you that made you laugh so much? Because we were watching trailers. Both of you guys said something. I didn't hear what he said behind us, but you thought that was really funny. I'm like, huh?
I forgot.
Yeah, whatever.
You should ask me at the moment.
I should have, but I didn't because the movie was starting.
You should ask me that at the moment. But also, the funny thing also was his ticket was free. That thing.
That musty, that guy. You said he was musty.
Yeah.
You said that out loud. I'm like, oh.
Like, that guy's musty as fuck. But, no, like, so they play that same, like,
same ad?
ad, infomercial, whatever. And I was like, his tickets is free. And now I went to Tim. I was like, hey, Tim, is your tickets for free? And everybody started laughing. Because, like, Dutch dating.
Oh, God. Oh, this movie's gonna win an award. They people like pepperoni pizza. That fucking ad.
I was like,
I'm getting tired of that. I mean, the other
I enjoyed that black guy and that white girl.
Yeah, doing the movie things.
Yeah, movie things.
That
was good because that at least was in.
I'd still rather watch this rather than the unicorns fucking one. That was annoying.
Oh, that they don't.
Yeah, they don't show that anymore.
So
but
that's good unless you're watching it.
XD. XD's nuts.
God damn.
And they showed the other the Seth Rogen movie.
Oh,
Long Shot, which I honestly think like I want to watch that only because I like what Seth Rogen does,
and that's look interesting too.
Yeah, Charlize Theron. Did Boyz II Men just call me Cracker? So I'm like, see, it's funny. I like it. Anyways, so let's get to the thing. All right,
Captain
Marvel, all that stuff.
So if anyone knows where does it take place in the movie theater, it take place in 1995.
Yeah, mid 90s.
So yeah, 95. So just before Notorious B.I.G. No, just before Tupac got shot. And 2 years before B.I.G. Because it's been 22 years since Notorious B.I.G. got killed.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's a
exactly
weird thing to think.
23 years ago, Tupac got killed.
Oh wow. Anyways.
That's a pop culture reference. Like, how long is that? Because the anniversary of Notorious B.I.G. he got killed like in March the 9th?
March 9th, huh?
Yeah, March the 9th, yeah. So 22 years.
Wow. That's so weird to think that. Yeah, we both lived through that. Seeing that East Coast versus West Coast rap.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So
we're living in that time.
So in the mid 90s, where this movie takes place, it was all about that West Coast, East Coast love. Violence, but no. So
yeah.
It takes place in the mid 90s. Captain Marvel also. So, you deal with
fun 90s references.
Fun 90s reference also. Well, there's not a big spoiler, but
Carol Danvers
as Fierce.
As Brie Larson as Carol Danvers as Fierce as Captain Marvel.
Well, no, it's not Captain Marvel because it's she didn't call herself Captain Marvel yet.
So in the beginning, right before the logo started, everyone's like, oh.
Yeah, it was a tribute to Stanley.
Yeah, which honestly caught me by surprise. Like, hey, that's actually kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's great. And then, so you see, this is the backstory for Captain Marvel and how she became to be one of the strongest heroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, at least right now.
Yep.
And if you're... Here's the thing. There's a lot of people going on with this movie. A lot of people just like there's there's a bunch of loopholes, blah blah blah. There's a culture war going on, and it's like
about whitewashing.
No, not about that. It was just gender war thing. I don't really get into that. Honestly, it doesn't even matter at this point
because
it made its money.
Yeah, it made money and
actually is very well reviewed. But for the critics liked it, but then when I see some people I follow, they fucking hated it, and I'm like, what? I guess you can hate it.
What?
I don't know. Some people not hated it, but they were in
what? Well, okay, you not gonna name a YouTuber?
Okay. Yeah. Well, fine. Here's on Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns. Your movie sucks. Well, of course he's more lenient toward, not lenient, but he's more strict towards those types of movies. Some couple of guys on Twitter I was reading on. I'm like, oh, okay, sure.
All they have to say is so Marvel kind of bit themselves in the ass with the continuity error in the beginning with the whole thing, and this movie kind of retconned it and just pretty much fixes some of those plot holes because pretty much people was like, oh, well, what about at the end of Iron Man 1? Why Nick Fury decided to start the Avengers until say, oh yeah, there's other superheroes out there, which is not really other superheroes out there, blah, 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 blah. It's just Iron Man. But if you want to think about it, since this takes place in the mid-90s, and then you'd be like, oh, well, I'm not going to go and spoil the and everything else. Spoilers. But it's just okay, you want, Nick reference, okay, if you know Nick Fury... In the Nick Fury, and then you see Karen Danvers Captain Marvel, or Miss Marvel, if you want to say it.
Miss Marvel's a completely different hero.
Different hero, but
isn't that kind of just confusing?
Yeah.
There's the Shazam Captain Marvel. There's Captain Marvel. There's Ms. Marvel. Now this Captain Marvel.
Yeah. So if you wanted to pretty much go in time frame, not saying a lot, but just saying, he knows of Captain Marvel. That's one hero.
Yeah.
And then you pretty much want to take place to, they probably found Steve Rogers. So they probably found him. So that's 2 superheroes, okay? So 2 superheroes happen.
And then
And then Incredible Hulk. That's 3 right there.
Yeah.
Then you count Iron Man. That's 4.
They found Hawkeye, but I don't know how they found Hawkeye.
Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Yeah.
They was in the same outfit. So
yeah.
Shield. So Nick Fury picked them up. So they part of like Hook and the crew. So that's a group of heroes right there. And also in the time frame that people want to recognize that. Okay, Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk movie all take place in the whole week.
Oh, does it now?
Yeah, supposedly in the.
That's a very busy week.
Yeah, in the whole random spectrum of Marvel movie, whatever. Which people are like, oh, that's bullshit. All that happened. I said, well, actually, Thor can happen like in a different part. So I understand that could happen in that time frame. As in fucking Thor and Thor maybe because there's other different Shield units out there. So yeah, I guess it could happen.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, technically, Iron Man 2 happened after, and then that's when they found the hammer. I mean, according to the end of Iron Man 2.
I don't know.
I know exactly. Like I don't even know.
There's a lot of continuity errors about that shit.
But it's hard though. I mean, this is the 18th movie. You're gonna have to sometimes be like, okay, we can't keep it perfect all the time.
Yeah, it'd be like Also, it's very hard to try and write shit pretty much from the past.
They were kind of writing it as they went. Because Thor 3 could have been a totally different movie.
Yeah. Also,
so same thing with because they never planned Spider-Man at all.
Yeah.
And they got lucky, like, okay, we got Spider-Man. We got to fucking write him right now.
Yeah, we have to write him in the story.
Yeah, and they did for Infinity War and all that
and
stuff.
Also, you had to write Ant-Man in the story, too. And how Ant-Man will fit into this Marvel
also,
Cinematic. And Captain Marvel, how this go fit into the cinematic.
And humans were supposed to be in it, but they were like, fuck it. No, and humans.
Because they were like, well, Ant-Man's not going to sell. And they was kind of right, like in the beginning, like, but when you start having like success in Marvel, like, oh, we could keep this thing rolling. Let's have Ant-Man. We have Guardians. That didn't flop. Let's keep this going. It's just like all this other shit, just like it happened. So it's like, okay, cool. They
just got lucky that it kind of worked out the way it did.
Yeah.
And they were at least planning like a couple years. They didn't plan almost to the end.
Yeah, like. Some movies.
Some movies do. Was that Will Smith's not part of Suicide Squad anymore? So
you use Israel Elba?
Yeah. I'm just like, what is... The DC, you tried.
DC, but they're out of here?
They're like gathering and like whatever they can.
I guess, no, they just making movies now. Yeah. They're not making no universe, they making movies.
Yeah, I guess
and
so.
Cool. That's awesome.
Alright, cool.
Unless they movies be popcorn movies, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you just gonna try and make a story...
Not that way.
Not that way. But anyway, not to go into spoiler. If you want to know
our and Joe personal opinions,
enjoy this movie.
I did. I like this movie.
I enjoyed the nostalgic of the 90s.
Oh yeah,
I enjoyed Brie Larson wearing a Nine Inch Nails shirt
because we grew up in the mid 90s. So seeing all that stuff, Rock the Vote, and blockbusters, and all that stuff. I was like, that brings me back.
Yep.
Back in the old school days.
Also have Nick Fury has hair. So
yeah,
that was funny.
They did that really good. They did so far they've done a good job of like, we're gonna make you young. It's gonna be impossible. It's like it's
gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird.
But we go try.
You're gonna get a young Robert Downey Jr. You're gonna get a young Michael Douglas, a young freaking what's Ego? Who's played him again? Oh, Kurt Russell.
But do you get the reference of so the Skrulls
the Skrulls
in it? Do you get got the slight Pulp Fiction reference?
Did they know they were what happened?
In one scene, like one of the lead score had like the something like a soft drink and he was drinking.
Oh, I see.
And he just like had to have the camera like.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a tip and a nod to Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
because Pulp Fiction came out like 94, 95.
Oh,
so
that's
it's like
funny.
So I was like, wait, this is and like people say, yeah, that's a reference to that. I was just like, that is hilarious.
Yeah, they did it again. They did a good job of making Coulson look young.
Yep.
Samuel L. Jackson, even that dude's 70 right now.
Samuel L. Jackson not 70.
Sounds 60, 70. He's pretty old. I know he's not 70.
I'm gonna look this up right now because you just like can't be drawing Samuel L. Jackson name up there at 70.
Let's see. They introduced this is the introduction of Captain Marvel, and if you know anything about Captain Marvel, it's a weird history.
You are right. He just turned 70 in December.
Oh wow! Yeah, there you go.
And he
looks like that, especially in the Shaft movie. Like you won't even know, man.
And he been acting since 1972.
And if you look at any of the people who are like around 70 that age, dang, that's not good.
And he only has one kid.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah,
like I said, he's rocking it, man.
So let's see. Samuel Jackson is the highest of all time box office movie star with over $5.15 billion total in the U.S. box office gross, average of $70.5 million per film. Worldwide, is the total of his film, excluding his cameos, is over $12 billion.
That's pretty good.
In 2011, he became the top grossing actor, surpassing Frank Welker.
Frank
Welker,
the guy who does the voices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the voices of Fred Jones.
Yeah.
And Scooby Doo.
Yeah, he does.
Jabba Jaw.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Megatron, Gravitron, Garfield. He does a bunch of different stuff. Dr. Claw.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. He was Monkey and Clunk in Death to the Laboratory.
Ooh.
So,
anyways.
there you go.
What was I saying? Anyways, so yeah, Captain Marvel, I liked it, enjoyed it. I liked it as much as the first Ant-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I liked it, her, performance in there. Some people didn't, I can see, but like, I don't know, man. People out there comparing it like, oh, I think this is, people are like, oh, Wonder Woman did the whole female-led thing better. I was like, I don't know, man. People know about my opinions on Wonder Woman right now. Like, I liked it, but I don't know if I'll watch it again. This I can feel like I watch again. At least one more time. Be like, oh yeah, that was good. And people are always saying like, oh, this is the weakest out of all the Marvel movies. And people were saying like, even including Thor Ragnarok, not Thor Ragnarok, the Dark World. I'm like, no, it is not. At least for me.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They said this is one of the weakest. I'm like, okay, all the Marvel movies, it's not like it does. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I say it's high up there with like, because don't forget it's an origin movie, so it fills up different plot holes. So if you want to think about that, it's just like, okay, it's like I compare it to like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, Ant-Man was good at some points, was strong at some points, had some weaker points, but this one was like, no, it's just like it was decent, like it's decently good. There was no like, you had to have some character development as well. There's some parts a little bit slowed down, and it's just also depending on the editing of the movie as well too. It's just like, but it's not like, oh, like if you ask me what's the weakest Marvel movie, like in this whole category, I have to say the first two Thor movies.
The first two Thor, what was it? I'd say Iron Man 2 a little bit, only because it kind of felt like the same.
Iron Man 2 felt me like Iron Man 1.5. It felt like the same Iron Man movie, because the only Iron Man movie that's really good was actually the third one.
That got good? I like the first one more.
The first one, but I'm talking about like the one that like is like, okay.
But people didn't like the third one as much as I guess we do.
Yeah, but I'm like, to see Iron Man fall.
Yeah.
But I prefer Iron Man more of him being like in the Avengers more, because he kind of like more that fit. He played off him, like played off of other different characters instead of pretty much playing like he's the lead hero. Like Tony Stark can never be the lead hero. He always plays second banana to someone else's. He always be like, yeah, take that. Not be like, oh, I supposed to be the hero? I don't know, man. I can run $1 billion company, man. I just shoot and destroy stuff. I don't want to be a lead, man.
And it's also kind of unfortunate that in Phase 3, out of all the movies, this is like one leading up to Endgame. It's like, it kind of sucks, because Phase 3 had some of the best in the whole... It
had if you think strong categories, Phase 3 has some strong categories. When did Phase 3 start?
Phase 3 started when Civil War started.
So Civil War, stuff banger.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It was like this is
okay, yeah. Let's look at Phase 3 Marvel. Let's look at this, because I could go straight and say bangers or not bangers. Okay. So
what I say is even the weakest in the Phase 3, I'd be like, I don't know. It's hard to think
Yeah.
about that one. You'd have to really.
I had to look at it. Okay.
Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3.
Okay.
Baby.
Phase 3. You go. Name them.
Civil War. That's when it started. I'm like, God damn, that was good. Doctor Strange.
Banger.
Yeah, exactly. I like that one really much too. Next one, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Again, I'm like, maybe just as comparable because I felt like it was kind of like a 1.5 as well.
Yeah, it's a 1.5 as well, but it just like the ending was, but it's okay.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Straight banger.
Yeah, loved it. Best Spider-Man villain so far.
Yeah.
Thor: Ragnarok.
Banger.
Banger. Even the best Thor movie, but that's not much saying to the other ones. But even then,
exactly,
it's like a billion miles ahead of any of the Thor movies. Black Panther.
Banger.
Avengers: Infinity War.
Banger.
Of course. Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. Everything else.
It's a lot more fun than the other ones.
Exactly.
It was a pick-me-up that you needed after Infinity War. Like,
exactly. You need something to lift you up.
Even though the
end, yeah.
And then now it's Captain Marvel.
Cool.
Good. Yeah,
good. Everything else. And then you have to follow under with like pretty much Endgame. Endgame gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
And we all and everybody know that she's gonna be in part of the Civil War. I mean, on Endgame. So.
Yeah, like I said, even in the Phase 3, maybe.
If you look, okay, you got how many bangers? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 bangers.
6 bangers. And look at Phase 2.
Let's look at Phase 2.
Alright, Phase 2, we got.
So Iron Man 3, good movie.
Good movie.
I liked it a lot. It was fun. Iron Man, Thor: The Dark World. There you go. That's your stick in the mud.
That's your stick in the mud. Winter Soldier, banger.
That's when you're like, fuck yeah, this movie. Guardians of the Galaxy, banger.
Yes.
And that was like, holy shit, this was actually pretty cool.
Yep.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. It could be better.
It could be better. I know. So you felt like, oh, this could be just part 1 again. It kind of was.
Yeah.
Iron Man, good. I was like, whoa, you not expect Iron Man to actually be fun. You know?
So if you look at this, 2 bangers. It's like, okay, you got 2 bangers right there. Compared to buying Phase 3, there's a lot of bangers. And Phase 1, look at Phase 1. Okay.
Here we go. Iron Man.
Banger.
Incredible Hulk. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was alright. It was decent.
Iron Man 2. Kind of hard to live up to it because, you know.
Kind of hard to live up to Iron Man 1.
Also, it's the only time we ever had like more than a year's gap in between the last Marvel movie.
Exactly.
So you had to come back with Iron Man to keep the people's
keep
brain,
the people going. Yep.
Like in the Marvel universe world. Thor.
Snorefest.
Honestly, I remember saying that, like, Thor, really? like, he's honestly not the best character.
Like, Thor? Thor?
And it confirmed it too. I was like, yeah, he's kind of boring.
Thor?
The only best parts is when he was on Earth and he was, you know, a normal dude.
Yeah.
And that didn't even last that long.
Exactly.
Captain America: First Avenger. I actually like that one too.
Me too.
Cool.
Like, in all the other ones, like, if you say that one and the first Avengers movie, the Avengers, like that, first Avengers,
3 bangers.
Yeah, 3 bangers. Yeah. 3. Better than Phase 2.
Better than Phase 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, I mean, even then we like for most part the villains didn't get good until basically Phase 3 where we had like
let's okay. Let me think. Go scroll to Phase 2. Okay.
Phase 1.
No, Phase 2. I don't want to look at just think about synopsis of the villains. So
Iron Man 3, you had
the guy. So let's see. No Iron Man 3. No Thor.
Dark World.
No Dark War.
Yes, Captain America. Yes.
Captain America. Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy. No.
No.
Ultron. Yeah.
Well, because it was what's his face?
It was
Ronan.
Yeah, Ronan.
So Ronan was kind of throwaway character. Just sorry.
Age of Ultron, which was Ultron was at least fun to watch.
Yeah, Ultron's
he's
fun.
No Loki.
Yeah, he's no Loki. Ant-Man
and with Yellow Jacket, like sure.
Let's just say sure.
Yeah.
Let's just say okay.
I know. Iron Man, you had the Ironmonger. He was okay.
Yeah, he was
Hulk
okay.
Hulk was versus Abomination and the government.
Yeah, and the government.
Iron Man 2 was Whiplash. I'm like, okay, sure.
Okay.
Thor was versus a big rock monster, from what I can tell.
Yeah, the ice. The people from Game of Thrones. Yeah, Bifrost. Okay, yeah, sure.
Thor. I mean, Captain America
Yes.
was versus Red Skull. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was cool. I liked him.
And Loki.
And Loki, the
Yeah.
Avengers.
And 3, holy
Here we
shit,
go.
let's go.
Civil War. There was no technical villain for
There's
that
no
one.
villain. The villain was themselves.
It was themselves,
Banger.
but also even then,
Uh-huh.
what was it? The guy with the sock, Zemo.
Yeah.
He was still a pretty good villain because he managed to do what no one else did.
Exactly. Split them up.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. You had the guy from.
Cause Caecilius.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was all right.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he was all right. But Dormammu's guest feature on the track. Ego
was cool.
Yeah,
he was all right.
He was all right.
I just like to see Kurt Russell. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Spider-Man: Homecoming, banger.
Banger billing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ragnarok. You got Hela and you got a bunch of other
Yes.
people banging.
Yeah, bang hard. See, those 3, it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fucking villains back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
You got fucking you got the Vulture, okay? Then you got fucking Hela. Then you got fucking Killmonger.
Which is people were
Yes.
pouring themselves a drink alright, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, okay. And then you end up finish the dinner, your feast, your
With
dessert.
Infinity War.
With Infinity War, with Thanos.
Yeah.
You know what's that smell? Victory. And then the
hard.
watch you had
Ghost, which was actually cool.
It was cool concept, but that was kind of really not.
It was not. It's hard to follow.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You cannot follow up after Thanos.
Yes.
Same thing with this one. Captain Marvel, you had it's Ronin again, but not much.
No, it's more like the Creed.
Yeah, the Kree, and also the guy who trains.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it does kind of suck that it has to go up against those other movies.
Yes.
It's not as strong as that, but I still enjoyed my time.
Yeah. As long as you enjoy your time, that's the only thing that matters, man.
And from what it looks like, looks like it's the end of Phase 3, so giving to Phase 4. Because I thought Phase 3 they can't make it more than that, because that's 8 movies at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Phase 4 starts next month.
Yeah, with Endgame.
Yep.
And again, stay till the end, man.
Exactly.
Also, did you see Kevin Smith's Instagram post?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I had to say that was also Kevin Smith is canon in the Marvel universe. Because that Stan Lee cameo.
Yeah. It gotcha.
It
definitely got him.
It definitely got him. And also, so Mallrats is canon.
Exactly right.
So if anyone didn't know, Stan Lee is in the movie. Yeah. He's holding the Mallrats script, reading his lines on the train.
Yeah.
So it's just Captain Marvel was looking for a villain, a Kree, and looks like, okay, Stanley, getting a smile and smile back, and he's just speaking his lines. And I'm just like, yep. It's just more like breaking the fourth wall,
okay.
Yep. Stan the man.
Stan the man.
But yeah, and if you look on Kevin Smith's Instagram, he looked like he was just completely
he lost it.
He lost it.
Which is because he's the biggest fanboy out of anyone.
He pretty much.
Yeah, he was supporting the Marvel when not a lot of people were.
Exactly.
And
he's not he's support each and every comic. He wants all comic books to do well.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can tell on that post he was just
yeah, it's it's vindication.
It's vindication.
Finally.
And he was just like, so am I canon a Marvel movie? Did I survive the snap?
Yes, he did.
Yes, you did, sir.
Because you're making the Jay and Silent Bob reboot right now.
Making the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Also, Chris Jericho's in it too.
Oh, that's so weird.
But it's great.
If you're following him on YouTube, he's going on oh yeah, this is where it all started right here. I'm like, that's so weird. Am I personally gonna think that movie's gonna be good? I don't know, because
I don't know it's gonna be good, but I will support.
I'll watch it.
I'll watch it because it's just you know what, it's seeing old friend work.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if he's gonna continue his Canadian horror trilogy.
Man, okay, look, man, he's supposed to have been done a lot of different movies.
I thought he was right after
that hit somebody.
And he mentioned I hit somebody's my last movie. Maybe I'll make 5 more.
Make 5 more. Fuck it, make 10 more. Make Clerks.
Yeah.
Again. 3.
So where's that in the?
Exactly. There's so many shit that Kevin Smith through. What the fuck, dude?
Stick to one, man.
Stick to one, but he's just fuck it. I got all these ideas, man.
Good for him, I guess. That's cool. But yeah, I like Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She's got a great set of powers. The photon blasters.
Mm-hmm. The binary.
Yeah, it's really cool. I liked it. And now we just got... This is the shortest we've ever had to wait for a Marvel movie. Just 1 month.
Is it?
About a month.
I want to see. Compared 26? To Phase 3. Yeah, no, Phase 3 one.
Oh, Phase 3?
Yeah, so we looking...
So we had 2 in 2016.
Yeah, that's just the shortest month.
3 in 2017. So 2017 you had like... Good shit.
So okay,
and also 3 in 2018.
Yeah, so if you look, 17, it was like 2 months, then 4 months, like 3 months
for Ragnarok.
No, so it's like May, then June, July.
So
okay,
2 months.
2 months. Then you
July
go
to November is like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, and then February was 2 months.
No, then December, January, February. That's the bottom 3.
Yeah, no, I just saw about how February. So February to April, so like 2 months.
2 months.
And then April to July.
Like 3 months.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a short.
Yeah.
This is short. It's like a month.
It's a month.
A month, and then after that, it's like 2 months is Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man.
And then after that, we have to wait for a whole year.
A whole year, because now it's all like, I don't know what's gonna go on.
So what anything that Wikipedia says, like anything else, or they not gonna announce?
No, they pretty much.
They just say Spider-Man, and then everything else is like other projects they have.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do like the Black Widow thing.
Supposedly.
Volume 3, we're not even sure it's even happening at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Eternals, I don't know. Untitled Black Panther sequel, we already knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's no way they're not gonna make that.
Shanghai, that's the
Yeah.
Who?
Chinese American writer David Calm. I don't know who Shang-Chi.
It was Shang-Chi?
Okay. Well,
really?
Well, there you go. It's like Iron Fist, except without the Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Untitled Doctor Strange sequel looks cool because I really want to see more of Doctor Strange.
And Blade, supposedly.
It'll be by Wesley Snipes again. I don't know. Yeah, and then the end scene, which you got to stick around for. It's like, woo! It's kind of weird that they had like 20 screenings one night for Captain Marvel, so it kind of spread out the audience. I would have liked it with a bigger audience, you know.
Yeah.
I think so. This one was like,
but they were probably not sure. Like...
Yeah, they weren't. They thought it was gonna be the big thing, but it kind of was, but not for like Thursday nights. Friday nights was. I'm guessing over the weekend was the one. Because I would have loved to have been in a crowd where, you know, the end scene happens and everyone's like,
yeah,
you know, hype levels through the roof. Because that's what happened to me. I'm just like, ooh, fuck, can't wait let's go to next month. Yeah. Anyways, that's hard. That's the opinion of us. Again, you should watch the movie yourself. Form your own opinion. Don't look. If you look online and see people's negative things about it, then form your opinion because of that. Just you can't do that.
No,
you got to be like, maybe I like it. You know, who never knows? Who knows? And is it a good role model for young girls? Yes, of course it is. There's a bit of an angle like that inside this movie too, but that shouldn't cloud your judgment of a movie.
Yeah,
you know, because it's just awful. Don't listen to
don't
listen to trolls and online.
Form your own opinions, people.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, what they're doing now also on Anthem. Oh, we're bringing back Anthem, huh?
Yep.
If you got a PS4, watch out.
Yeah. Well, I think they are reimbursing people from Anthem.
Yeah, by the way. That's right.
So, thing about Anthem is, it's if you download Anthem, then get the physical copy, you got the digital copy. There's some type of weird bug that it can reset your console.
Yeah.
Reset your PlayStation.
Yep. That's.
Well, worst case, break your PlayStation.
Yeah, worst case. I haven't seen at least a game do that. I know when they did it, like when they released an update for the PS4, it sometimes broke your console, but that was their fault. You know?
Yeah.
I got lucky at one point, like, oh good thing I didn't update my system yet or whatever. But that's just another growing list of problems that's happening with Anthem and all that stuff. You know? I was talking to our good friend over at the work, saying like, oh yeah, I bought Anthem, but man, disappointed me so much. And I'm like, oh, you don't even know. Like, how did you not know it was going to be only online? He's like, I don't know, man. Good thing we don't want to play Anthem.
Yeah, Anthem never. I
mean, it was cool the first time. It was like, oh, BioWare, that's cool. Guess you ain't doing anything for Mass Effect Andromeda, huh? Just gonna be like, whatever. We're gonna go to this. Anyways, yeah. Watch out. As long as that's the thing. Like, I don't know anyone else that has Anthem.
I know someone who has Anthem.
Okay.
And like I said, don't get me wrong. It looks nice, but I'm just like, and I see like the gameplay of it, and I'm just like, so this is what the tech they use to not make the DLC from for Mass Effect Andromeda. Okay.
Or even just a Mass Effect game.
A good Mass Effect game. Okay. So this is a bootleg ass. Imagine Halo. Imagine BioWare took a spin of Halo, but not have no BioWare things at all, but have DICE be involved with it.
Yeah.
That's what you get with Anthem.
Yeah.
So you just get a comeback shooting with some little splints of Mass Effect.
Yeah.
But not the good parts of Mass Effect.
Okay. Well, last thing we should talk about. Guess what got released on the Game Pass?
Just Cause 4?
Just Cause 4. Which is kind of a sign of like, did it really do good? Because
Nope.
Apparently not.
Nope, it did not.
Well,
it didn't do that good at all.
Apparently so. Because if you get something released on the Game Pass that's not an Xbox exclusive, I don't know what to tell you. It's weird. I'm like, I guess they gotta make their money back. So I guess, of course, I downloaded it. It's 43 gigs. It's all that. You gotta download it. It takes a while. I played it. And all I gotta say is, remember when it used to be simple?
It was not. It's not.
Just Cause 2 was just simple. Like, oh, you got the grappling hook and you got the parachute. Cool. That's fun. I like that. You can do a lot of fun things with that. And then when Part 3 came out, they added a whole bunch of other systems. So you got the grappling hook, which now can tether onto another item and cause it to retract. You had your parachute, which now can act as like a flying thing too. And then you got your wingsuit, which I'm like, what the hell? He's literally Iron Man.
We turn.
And now this one, you got even more things to add.
What?
And I'm just like, holy crap! You know what this feels like? It feels like Gary's mod, except with the Just Cause campaign attached to it.
So you're saying this is a bad thing?
I don't think it's bad. It's just so weird. Like, there's so many goddamn things to do. It's just to cause some freaking mayhem in that game. So they have a thing now where, okay, if you shoot the grappling hook, you can either have a mod where it'll attach a balloon, then it'll lift the thing up, or you have a mod where you attached it to another item, and then it'll immediately swing it across the map. And then the third option is where you can add a thruster to it. And so you shoot it against like a van, and then you activate the thrusters, and the van just flies into the sky. I'm like, see, this is just all for just the shits and giggles of it. Which is like, I remember when Just Cause 1 was possibly one of the worst games out there. I mean, it was fun and all, but it ain't nothing like this.
Yeah.
They saw in the future, like, we can make our games basically Saints Row, but, in the South Americas. I mean, I still enjoy it, but the thing is, in a game like this, you're gonna get some bugs. Because this game is so huge, the map is like almost... It's impossible to get through this game unless you're like... You think it'd be easier to get around with, since we got the grappling hook, the parachute, the wingsuit, and all that stuff. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go over there, it's gonna take like a minute. No, if you don't have like at least a helicopter or anything like that, it'll take you a while to get to that location. I mean, it still is fun, but you get weighed down with so many options how to get there. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I should just even try. I remember when I went on like a bike and it got flipped over into the side, and I got on it and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I tried to move it. I was like, I can't move. And then I tried to get off the bike, but I couldn't. It wouldn't let me. I'm like, wow, this sucks. So I had to like shoot grenades until I killed myself.
Wow.
So I was like, some bugs there. And there was like one time there was like some debris on the floor. I walked across it and it made me like go like 100 miles an hour to the other side. I'm like,
so it's buggy, but not the type of buggy you like.
And I don't know if it's a new update or whatever, but they said they're supposed to have mini maps on there because there's no option to turn the mini map on. Wow. So I'm like playing the game, like I gotta go over there and I gotta press back every single time to make sure I'm going, a good location for it. And it kind of sucks because I love the mini map because you need to know sometimes if you're going on the right road. Sure, it'll tell you like if you're in a car, like follow this path or like a driving game. But sometimes I just need the mini map to tell me that too. I don't know. It's a strange game. The fact that we got it straight on the, because it came out like what, almost November or whatever.
Yeah.
December.
December. Yep.
It came out in December, so nothing. I don't know. The only thing that differentiate this is you got weather physics too. So there's like tornadoes, storms, all that stuff. I'm like, this is just a goddamn chaos-filled game. I don't know, man. It's still cool. I like it. Anyways,
That's it.
we got through it, man. I know nothing comes out this week except for Wonder Park. We'll be there, huh?
You will.
Yeah, exactly. Both will be there. But next week is Us, I believe, right?
I guess.
We're gonna watch that.
Yeah.
Okay, of course we will. Are you in the hype zone for that, or just?
I'm just ready for it. Not like hype. I'm just like can't.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a good movie.
Yeah.
With Jordan Peele behind it.
Yep.
And I don't know if there's anything else coming out for a while other than Endgame.
So let's wait and see.
Yeah. Anyways, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/the dead pixels of the internet.
Yeah.
You can like the page. See the new drawing up now. What is it? You'll find out.
Yeah.
Remember when oh my god, the whole whiteboard drawing days. Ugh. Let's revert back. Let's talk about Call of Duty, Batman, and Doctor Who every episode again.
Yep.
The good old days, man. Go to our Twitter at TDPOTI podcast.
Yeah.
I think when I put the last one up about talking about Pokemon Go, some girl who does Pokemon stuff liked our tweet about it. I was like,
that's cool. Thank you for liking that tweet.
That's cool, I guess.
Tweet of the week.
Mine individually is at Joe Manuel.
Mine is busy at Broken Hexagram.
If you're listening to us on YouTube right now, which it could be, our URL subscription and all that stuff is Dead Pixels Internet. If you're not listening to it there, you can either subscribe there or like, rate, and comment. When you still can do that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't get disabled.
Yeah.
You can do that too.
Subscribe
to the channel. Your channel
is on the. I'm gonna say the Dead Pixels
again. Go to us again.
But no, on the Skill Tree of Chicago. Subscribe there. See our lovely videos that with me and Mr. Sanjay doing. There will be. I won't say there will be videos of the future Let's Plays that I've been doing, but it's just like pretty much I've been working nonstop, so it's very hard to have the time for me to record.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to get Devil May Cry 5. I got an itch in my head.
Do you want to buy it now?
I kind of wanna.
Let's go then.
Maybe we do a thing where I get it, and then when I'm done, we do the trade-off, and then I get Resident Evil 2, and then you borrow Devil May Cry 5, and then.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
my mic, mine.
What? Why would you take the mic? Oh my god, it's taking it away. Don't let that happen. I mean, that's like remember when we used to? Oh my god, those days. Like you finish that game, I'll let you borrow it. We're in those desperate times now. Because I think this Friday, I believe, is the One Piece game.
And you go buy it?
Maybe, because the thing is, I have, the extra money from the Bing.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't like getting games digitally. That's the thing. Yeah, this encourages more to get it digitally, but I'm like, only if it's digital only. Just like I do it, but if there's a physical copy of it, I want to get the physical copy. But I don't even know if it's a good game yet. At least with this one, I already know that Devil May Cry 5 is like a good game.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that works out. Go to our Stitcher Radio. Yeah. Go to our iTunes.
Yeah.
Go to our regular site itself, the deadpixelsoftheinternet.podbean.com. Man, now I'm thinking should I do a Devil May Cry painting one now too?
If you can.
What's a good one right there? Because I'm not very well versed inside that.
I don't know either.
Devil May Cry 5. DMC Dante versus regular Devil May Cry Dante.
Yep. Well, there you go. Dante versus V. Or Dante versus Virgil.
Virgil or Nero.
Dante versus Nero. No. Nero versus V. Nero versus Dante. All those words.
Yeah, that's the one. Mm-hmm. Anyways, this has been the Dead Pixels of the Internet. Ruining the picture of the internet since 2011.